folks, so just got back from an auction, but what I'm going to show you now is, or are, all the finds that I made or bought during townwide yard sales yesterday. They continued today, and I was going to go there, but there was an auction that had a particular item that I was interested in, that I was hoping would go cheaply. I went and did do some buy-in, but I'll talk about it further in another video, which will be after this one. Anyway, I'll show you what I bought at townwide sales. I spent a total of $190. So anyway, I'll show you the stuff now. All right. First of all, and in no particular order, ended up getting a torchère lamp. This one here, but it came with a shade. This one here it was a total of $20, so that was not too bad. And also got a primitive sewing chest or sewing cabinet. This here, all handmade, comes with a little drawer in the bottom as well, down there. Kind of a neat primitive piece. Got kind of a bone handle here. I guess probably off a sewing machine, I would think, is what that's off of. Right there. Yeah, neat piece. Really neat piece when you get looking at it. Really cool piece. And got a $3 mystery item, they called it, but it's a seeder for planting corn or some other form of seed. I'm assuming corn, something like that. So there we go, and I got a Bakelite desk lamp. I had one of these a little while ago and sold it, but this one's similar to it, but has a pen holder in the base, which is kind of neat. Then a magical slide projector, projector, right there, a Disney one. So a plastic projector with slides, right there. And a primitive, folky looking crib, little doll crib. That was a $3 purchase. And we got kind of a mid-century modern vinyl magazine rack. That was 50 cents. And we've got a project chair, kind of a 1950s, 60s wrought iron type or metal type chair that requires some upholstery, but it was $5. So I bought myself a project, basically, is what I did there. And I got a mirror there for $10, so that was all right. And I did stop at another dealer's place. They had liquidated already, but still had knickknacks for sale at this sale, and they gifted me some lamp parts. So I got a whole whack of lamp parts and bits and pieces to fix lamps with. So that was appreciated. And then I still got a whole whack of other stuff here. I got some Pyrex there for about, I think that was $5 or $2, $2 or $3 actually. And a outboard tin from Motormaster, so Canadian Tire, and 1970s tin. So still full for $2. And then we got a $5 Tonka right there. Kind of a neat Tonka. We've got a porcelain sign. This is the most I've ever paid for these little signs, is $40 for that one. The toilet one is a little bit scarcer, so I didn't mind paying that in the end. I balked at it at first because I was in a garage sale mode But I was thinking, well, you know, I would probably end up paying that on a pick or something anyway. So there we go. So it was $40, but that's worth at least double that. So that's good. And then we got a hot cold server, mid-century modern as well. It was a whole $1. And then also got a few bits of, we got a Marshall Wells year pin right there. I'm not sure if it's gold or not. I don't think it will be. But I think it's probably just brass. Also got a credit union one, or no, Bank of Commerce, I think that is. And it might be gold, so I got to double check that. And this one is gold, I believe, 10 karat necklace. So that's not too bad. That'll go to scrap if it is gold. I have to double check it, but I'm pretty sure it is from what I saw in the clasp. So we'll see. And we got a Texaco belt buckle with a bottle opener in the back. That was $2, I think. And we got a Maxwell House coffee tin for $2. And then, and for $2, I got a nice little hand-tilted, or hand-tilted, handmade frame that tilts. I think they're called piano frames, something like that. So they're meant to sit on top of the piano. So there's that. So it's a nice handmade one. And then a bowler for $1. That's pretty small size, but is a nice original genuine fur felt bowler. So that'll be beaver felt, I would think. So by Bobby Lee. So that was that one. And I got a sterling silver dish for $0.25. So that'll scrap out quite well. And I did weigh up that necklace, and it was gold. The pin wasn't, but the necklace was. It was 10 karat gold. Scraps at over $140. So that pretty much pays, that one necklace almost pays for the entire purchase, because I was at about $190, so maybe $50 left to go to pay for that. So that was pretty good. 50 cents for this insurance company model, or travel agent's model, I should say, not insurance company, travel agent's model of the MS Zuiderdam. Anyway, it's by Holland America Lines. That's who it's by. Kind of a neat piece. I've got one of these as well. These are 50 to 100 and a quarter. So yeah, pretty good piece for 50 cents. And out of a free pile, I got a bit, but it's broken. So that's pretty much scrap metal. But it was free, and I picked up a poncho for free. I usually just throw these in my van just in case I'm at an auction where I need a raincoat and I don't have one. So there's that. Out of the free bin of it from another place, there was a little advertising dish from Box Brothers Hardware. I think that is in Souris, Manitoba, where this particular town was. We've got a couple area histories. Beresford. I've got 2, so I'm going to keep one for myself and one for sale. Not sure what these sell for. I would think probably 35 or 40 a piece. And we've got just some little history books. Settlement of New Iceland, fur trade in the Swan River region, the Ensign Northrop. It was a steamboat on the either the Assiniboine River or the Red River, not sure which. And the Pine Fort. It's a trade fort, and Mennonite settlement, the East and West Reserves. So a little bit of reading. And Beyond Reason, this is a local crime that happened very near here where there was a Mountie killed. So I tend to stock this book as well when I see them. Anyway, I've also got this World War II pouch. That was $5. So that was a good piece. Good buy. That's probably $35, $45. And we've got a poster of Gretzky. I happened to buy 2 dog toys, and this was thrown in on the deal, or I asked for it to be thrown in. So Jake got 2 toys for $10, and I got a poster out of it as well. So Jake will destroy the toys probably within a couple days, I would think, thereabouts. Anyway, also got this St. Paul's United Church from Souris, Manitoba. Kind of a hand-tinted photograph. We've got some Pyrex for those of you into Pyrex. Also got this Russell. I don't know whether a person named Russell, a guy named Russell, or whether it's Russell, Manitoba. I'm not sure. Could be one or the other. Got a set of Pyrex, never used. Apparently it was their with a wedding gift. They got several of them. So we just had a customer come in and kind of interrupt the video. So got to not redo it, but continue on here. Anyway, we've got another Pyrex dish, and it came with this set as well, and they came along for $10. So that was pretty good, because I have a feeling that's a pretty decent set. So yeah, so that's what they offered it to me for. So, and then Viewmaster with some bunch of slides. We got a set of little forks here, which are nothing in particular, but they came with these Bakelite ones, so that was good. So got them, and I got some area histories and some other stuff. Sip of whiskey. I don't know. Anyway, from Wawanesa, Manitoba, and we've got some catalogs. Some some Sears or Eaton's catalogs that were $1 each. I've already got a couple copies of this one, but it was $1, so I couldn't leave it there. And a Christmas catalog for $1, that's always okay, but I do have 1 or 2 of those kicking around. Again, some more Eaton's catalogs, 76 and 74. I don't think I have a 74. That was pretty good for $1. I got 3 photo albums. I bought these mainly because sometimes the movie companies like them, and some people do use them still occasionally. But there's 3 of them, and there's one there, and I've got a smaller one in there somewhere. There it is. There it is. I see it. Another one there. That one's unused, I think. Anyway, we've also got Brand General Hospital Area History, Riverside Heritage, which is Municipality of Riverside. And we've got a Memories of Hebron and Riverview. And also got some Depression glass. These 3 pieces cost $3, and these 6 pieces cost $25 for the lot of them. Was an estate garage sale, so that was all right. Depression glass, unfortunately, is kind of slowed off quite a bit for me, but still buying the stuff, unfortunately. Not sure why, but still buying it. Do sell some pieces here and there, so when it was priced right, I'll still pick it up. And last but not least, I think it was 50 cents, was a brooch. Now this brooch, I believe, was Sherman. So that's all right for 50 cents. That's probably, I don't know, 45, 50, 75, 100. So that's a pretty good brooch, as long as the stones aren't chipped. But for 50 cents, I wasn't going to check it and look it over close. I just grabbed it because the parts are worth that, or well worth that. Anyway, so that's what I picked up, folks. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment below as to whether you think I did all right or not. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please be sure to like and subscribe, like I mentioned, and check out our other videos on antiquing, picking, thrifting, scrapping, etc. Take care, folks.